Would that satisfy you?
That's not really.
Yeah, what do you want it for? You women just want everything. Shit.
Whatever.
Y'all just want it just to be wanted. That's how I be trying to tell y'all.
Tired of waiting to see the next episode reaction?
Why not join the Patreon? You can gain access to reactions that have been uploaded weeks in advance before they land on YouTube.
Most of all, you can watch the full-length versions without the annoying copyright filter and subpar audio for just $5 a month.
If you want to take your loyalty even further, you can watch our non-animated related reactions as well as submit requests for just $10 a month.
So stay ahead of the curve and help us sustain the brand.
Thank you. Yo, what's going on, you guys? It's your boy RBG, aka the Random Black Gamer, here with my lovely wife Jenny Lee on the ones and twos, and this is We Ain't Seen the Reactions, the place where we react to everything that we ain't ever seen. And damn it, if you read by the title, you already know what time it is. You already know what night it is. This is Fate Stay Night.
Fate Stay Night, goddamn.
2006, y'all.
2006.
The year before I graduated high school.
Shout out to my brother. He was born in 2006.
He was, and he's been causing all kinds of chaos ever since, destroying refrigerators and chairs.
Leave that man alone. Don't give away his
Shout outs to my brother-in-law. But yeah, guys, we have been having a blast watching this. We've been getting a little frustrated with the characters, and in return, some of you guys have kind of vented your frustrations with us in terms of how we react to Shiro and what he does. And we just want to say, guys, if we say anything that's critical about Shiro or we're not understanding, we're just going along with the story.
Take it to heart.
Don't take it to heart.
We're not trying to curse your God and goddamn what's the word when you like curse somebody's God? Blasphemize.
Yeah, spit
your
blasphemy.
Favorite show. We're not trying to do that. We're just reacting.
Yeah, we just reacting, and as the character progresses, we're gonna endure with the character. We're gonna enjoy the character, you know.
As he progresses, our perception of him.
Yeah, but you know, from what I've heard, like the character of Shiro, you know, he doesn't really get like enough development in this series, or he's not translated as well as he would in any of the other lore. You know, since this is considered the more faultier version. How you gonna get mad at us? You recommended this to us. You told us
this was the raggedy version.
But anyways, guys, last time we left off, we saw Rin and Shiro detecting this barrier that was causing this, you know, abnormality or whatever, just kind of throwing them off. And come to find out, it was Shinji, the man that got all kind of hoes surrounding him. And, you know, his whole explanation was that he was just trying to protect himself. You know, he's kind of riding the cut. He doesn't necessarily want to partake in any of these fights for the Holy Grail. And he was actually offering his hand to Shiro. You know, he wanted to join alliances with him because, unbeknownst to Shiro, it wasn't Shinji's servant Ryder, the one that got like the bondages and shit like that. It wasn't Ryder that was attacking these girls, because you remember they were trying to figure out who was attacking these innocent girls in the school. That's who it was. No, it wasn't. It wasn't Ryder. It wasn't him or Ryder. Apparently, there's another Magus up in the school somewhere. You know, so it's going to be up to them to discover who this is. And in the midst of all that, we found out that there's a witch that's up in this temple collecting these spirits.
Collecting them like the bill collector.
I know that it's been like a little conflict of interest between Saber, because she wants to go up there because Rin,
she did go up there.
Yeah, she went up there. Rin was like, oh, you know, that's an isolated temple. Like, how are they gonna come down here and get the spirits? You know, they had to go down to the grid.
She was like, you ain't strong enough. Don't do that.
Right. She was like, oh, you know, that temple resides around the spiritual ley line, so it's the perfect point, you know, perfect vantage points to collect spirits or souls. So we're gonna see how Saber is gonna fare against this samurai who's basically like the guard over there, keeping watch over everything, because I think he said that Saber is like his arch nemesis or something. So let's not waste any more time flapping my black gums. Let's go ahead and jump to this shit, man. This is gonna be episode 9, I think. Yes, episode 9. So let's get it. Let's see, man. You running up there like you got your fists balled up.
Right, she running up there like she ready to handle up on something.
Seriously. You know why she wearing like that, though. Dual grip action. By Tosai, the Spirit Slayer.
Just who are you?
What your name is, son?
I'm a servant of the assassin class, Kojiro Sasaki.
Oh, shit.
Very shrewd of you. Having given me your name, as a knight, I am obligated to return the courtesy.
What's your name, girl? Gotta be.
So then, Kojiro, allow me to introduce myself. My name is
That
Jay.
necessary.
Damn.
Well, well then. You're an adversary who feels obligated to give her own name. I guess that makes me the one with bad.
Why his head looks so small right there?
Samurais always have small looking heads because of their big hair.
I find to be relevant. You see, for people like us, only our swords need to know our opponents.
Yes. They ain't been failing with the animation. Especially with the fights. Oh wow, this nigga hard.
That looked like a fun palette to lay on. I'm not even gonna lie.
Why does my chest hurt? Saber.
Wonder if he can feel her adrenaline levels or something.
She's not even here.
This dude. They fighting on the steps with it. Come on, Saber, you 0 and 1, girl. What's this bitch doing? A super shocker technique or something?
Gotta beat, gotta beat.
Seriously, on static shock. The fuck? What is this?
That can't be all you've got. I find it hard to believe that your invisible blade is just a gimmick.
I'm not here to talk. I'm here to fight!
I think I've accurately measured your blade. I'm guessing one
Fuck.
long and one sun wide.
See, it's something about them samurais. They be knowing the measurements, knowing how to dodge shit. They be on some hitbox shit. And my boy Scanlan trying to hurry up and get up there.
Without using any magic.
That's the same voice.
Same voice.
The time
Except a lot bitchier.
Stop playing and show me the true extent of your abilities.
Funkadelics?
I don't know, I was getting like somewhat Mandalorian vibes.
Oh yeah. The swallow.
Also, happy Valentine's Day, y'all. Swallow strike?
The swallow turnover. You remember that from Epo?
Well,
Barely.
you blocked it.
Hey! Ain't gonna lie, boy. It kind of make me wish I was a master. I might do something there.
Your master is an exceptionally clever one. He used Saber as a decoy to allow you to slip into my cabinet.
Who is this?
Say what you will. I am simply acting in accordance with my master's wishes.
This must be the other one. The other Magus. Shit. Who is this? It's like a Power Ranger villain. Like if Rita had a sister that was way more swagged out.
One of
The only
three
Rita I know
servants
is
would be
Dexter,
another,
so I have no
but
clue
when
what you're
it
talking
comes to
about.
a rider servant, I am more than capable.
Love this after image shot. Let's go! Absorb all the energy around you.
Let's see
Shit.
how you fare against my own attack. Prepare yourself, assassin servant!
Spirit sword, baby. Let's go. Let's compare the size of our swords instead of our dicks, since there's only one in our vicinity right now.
Making a shingle shape.
Who's that? Is that Ryder? Or Or is this the master? The witch?
Delay your strike, Saber. It appears someone is spying on your sword technique. If we continue, this fight will no longer be between the two of us.
Wait! Assassin, you intend to leave this fight unfinished?
If you cross the temple's gate, I will finish what we started. But unfortunately, my orders only extend that far. Besides, the fact that this match was interrupted turned out to be quite lucky for you, didn't it?
Damn. What you trying to say, bruh?
He trying to say he was finna defeat her.
Saber, so I suggest you turn and leave before our uninvited spectator decides to turn his attention to the boy.
She probably didn't even realize he was there.
Oh, wow. Damn, really? She used up all that energy.
To do nothing.
I mean, she was probably about to unleash a devastating attack.
Well, I'm saying to do nothing, like, she didn't even get to use it.
Oh.
So if Go Lay Down was a person, it would be her.
Pretty much.
That's what she needs to do. He's gonna have to probably get stronger for her sake because her abilities transfer to him and he be using them all up.
Yeah.
Seeing her sleep like this makes me forget how mad I am at her.
Really?
Oh, so this is where you like to have your fun.
Oh, yeah. You know how it goes down.
Tosaka!
You welcome to join, too.
Can't stop you. Go right ahead.
No! It's not what it looks like. I was just trying to get Saber to her room. I mean, I had to carry her. You can see that's what I was doing, right?
Oh, sure, of course.
I wonder if that's against the rules
No,
to
you
have
can't,
sex
big
with the
fat
servant.
liar. Stop being so
I mean, they are
condescending to
a
me.
servant for a reason. I'm pretty sure they have to do everything.
And let me guess, you went there to stop her.
Yeah.
I'd carry her to her room. Why don't you take care of making us some tea?
You want tea?
I'd like to hear what happened to you two this evening. And please use my tea set. It's in the back of the cupboard to the right.
Don't use your regular ass tea set.
Yeah, sure.
So the back of the cover to the right, man. I don't know what else you want to know.
Hope I did it right.
How's it coming, Shiro?
I'm almost done.
Ain't your ass supposed to be in the bed?
That's good, thank you.
Why's she here? I thought she was still sleeping.
No, her body had just temporarily shut down. She came to a few minutes ago. It's not like she was in a deep sleep or anything.
Oh.
Why is she so awkwardly quiet, looking like a damn mannequin over there?
Saber, why did you have to go and sneak out like that?
I went to Ryudo Temple to see who was there and ended up fighting an assassin servant. But it wasn't long into the fight that we both sensed the presence of a third servant, and we called the whole fight off.
That's not what I was asking you. Why did you have to go there and fight in the first place?
Servants fight, Shiro. It's what we do. So, perhaps you should explain to me why my master tells me to avoid fighting.
Well, the only reason I do that is...
Do you really think that you can survive the Grail Wars without having me fight?
No, I
thought I could beat the system.
can't stand by and let a girl get hurt. That kind of thing just doesn't sit right with me.
I'm a warrior, Shiro.
Seriously, why don't he treat her like a warrior instead of just being a simp?
I suggest you take back what you said immediately.
Listen, Saber, I
People
know
in
you're
our
strong,
comments.
Okay? You don't need to prove it. But you need to
Right,
start
I suggest
looking
you
at the
take
big
back what you
picture
said
as well.
immediately.
Yep.
Interesting, because I think you're the one who isn't seeing the big picture.
Think what you want, but I'd rather go into battle myself than make you fight for me.
Any defense you'd conjure up would be no stronger than a sheet of paper.
Damn.
Jeez, that's a little harsh, don't you think, Saber?
You continually
Not a
underestimate
sheet
the
of
power of a
paper.
servant. Do you really think so highly of yourself to believe that you can
I mean,
actually
she got a
fight an
point.
epic
He
hero?
don't listen.
Man, I don't
You're
know.
not
She's hard
understanding
headed too.
me, Saber. He isn't
I
underestimating
mean, but
servants
look
at
who her
all.
master is. He don't listen. She don't listen.
His reasoning is quite simple. He just doesn't ever want to see you get hurt. Right?
No, that's not true at all. I don't care about...
Oh my god,
You
nigga.
realize
What do
that
you
you're
want?
no match for a servant, don't you? See, he just doesn't want to see you get hurt. So he'll fight even though he knows it's crazy. He knows that he won't win, but he tries to win all the same. The fact that he might die doesn't even cross his mind. He simply values the lives of others more than he values his very own.
Shiro,
Now what is it?
if you're going to insist on fighting, then I will allow it. However, I am only going to agree to this arrangement under one condition.
Fine, just get to the point already.
You must take up sword training.
Uh-oh.
Whenever your schedule permits, you and I will meet, and I will teach you.
That's what I'm talking about. Working in tandem with one
Right?
another.
If you agree to this condition, then I will agree to let you fight.
Are you saying that from now on, I'm gonna be the one who's doing all the fighting?
Forget it! Just by teaching Shiro how to use a sword doesn't mean you'll be able to go up against a servant. That's ridiculous!
But it's better than knowing nothing at all. At the very least, I can teach him how to keep his cool during battle. Anything beyond that depends entirely upon your own determination.
Trust me, I've got plenty of determination.
Listen, idiot! You're in no position to be taking extracurricular sword classes!
You're right, Rin, but we're in a war now. And it's extremely important that he experiences what death in the throes of battle truly entails.
That's
and not
right.
just once, because Shiro needs to become accustomed to it as often as possible. It's time for me to turn in. Shiro, you should get some rest too. Tomorrow morning in the dojo, I'm going to work you till you bleed.
Really?
I mean, she had to be straight up with him, let him know what it
Well,
was.
now you've gone and made her serious.
You think she's serious, or just mad at me instead?
Hard to tell, but I guess you're free now to die your hero's death. And I promise to sit by your deathbed.
You're so generous.
Yeah, get your mind
I'm going to
right.
battle myself, and to ever make you fight.
Yeah, guys, that was episode 9. A very interesting episode. We actually see a very brief fight between Saber and this guy who's an assassin, or was a former assassin in his old life before he passed away.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, that
He
dude
said
is
his
the
name,
truth.
but, of course, I don't
Yeah,
remember.
you know what I'm saying? I can't be remembering all them names and syllables and shit. His name Musashi for all I care. But that dude right there, he cold. Like, he seemed like he gonna be one of the top tier threats up in
Right?
this show.
He made her have to pull out, a major, or what I think is a major move that she had in her arsenal. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And, yeah.
Yeah, now something that was interesting to me is when he noticed that Saber had yet to unsheath her sword. I'm not sure
how
if
did
this
he
sheath.
feel that?
Yeah, that's something. I'm not sure if this sheath is like what's causing the thing to be invisible, what's cloaking the sword. But that speaks volumes, because if you remember in the last episode or two before this, like the one before 8, I think 8 was the episode. Saber basically explained to Shiro that masters and their servants are one coin, like two sides of the same coin in a sense. A person that's pure of heart can summon up a servant, but a person that can have like all these evil tendencies can also summon up a servant. But that servant will have a lot of bloodlust or something like that. So that has me wondering if Saber is reluctant to summon, like pull her sword out of the sheath. That kind of puts me in the same mind of Shiro, who's reluctant to use his sword, who is Saber. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't want to put her in danger. He doesn't want her to fight. Just like she doesn't necessarily want to go all out on some of these other servants. I don't know if I'm getting that thing, but that's what I'm getting. I'm getting that vibe that maybe the two aren't so different, and eventually those clashing philosophies, they will kind of gel together in a way, because Saber is going to take Shiro under her wing and show him how to be a sword master in a sense, or how to be a good swordsman. But if I were to rate that one, I would give that one an A+. I really enjoyed that episode. What would you give it?
I give it a B+.
Okay. Well, there you have it, guys. What I say, A minus or A plus?
A plus.
A plus and a what?
B plus.
A B plus. Okay, so there you have it, guys. But we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next episode, which is episode 10. So let's get it.
Senpai, what are you doing? You're gonna be late for school.
Boy, shoulders looking broader. He must have been feeling himself good today.
You are. You're in perfect health. There's no reason you shouldn't.
Actually, my old injury is acting up. Maybe because it's getting colder, but it's really starting to hurt.
You really think I'm buying that, Shiro?
Alright, I just need you to cut me a little slack today.
Miss Fujimura, the truth is...
I've got this.
Oh, he wants to play hooky so he can practice his sword skills.
It's just that there's something else more pressing that I really...
That's the perfect place to have a little sword training too, it seems like.
So is that what you're gonna wear to train in?
Is there some sort of problem with that?
No, it's fine. I guess I just assumed you'd be wearing your armor.
It's a better outfit. It's more freedom to move.
I'll change into my armor at once.
No, that's not what I meant. I was just surprised. I didn't expect to see you looking like this. And to be honest, I think
his shoulders do look very odd on this episode.
They do. I guess it's a different team. Must be the B team.
Well, I guess we should start training, huh?
I think it's important that you experience combat at least once. So we're going to spar as if we're actually fighting for real.
We're going all out, huh?
Yeah, we are. Don't touch that. Don't do that.
Gotta do better. Gotta be more careful.
Ow. You know, I think you might have broke something with that last one.
You probably would have died if that was a real battle.
In just a few minutes, you'll forget about it completely.
Hey, I'm the one who felt it, you know.
Wide open, bruh. Really? Wanna play a game of grab ass?
At least he's trying.
Yeah, I give him that. But he getting his ass whooped. He probably all bruised up by now. Got whelps on his ass, on his stomach. Especially on his head.
I made sure that I showed you no mercy.
I can't believe I'm spent after just 2 hours.
You have absolutely nothing to be ashamed of. Every blow you aimed at me had an excellent intensity behind it.
Saber, there's something I've been meaning to ask you.
Go ahead, what is it?
Well, it's about the Grail. The reason you're helping me with all this is so we can be the ones to get it, right? But I guess I was just wondering, what exactly do you want the Grail for?
The Holy Grail is an all-powerful vessel that can grant any wish you desire. What if I told you I just want it? Would that satisfy you?
That's not really...
Yeah, what do you want it for? You women just want everything. Shit.
If we got the Grail,
whatever.
what wish would you want granted?
Y'all just want it just to be wanted. That's how I be trying to tell y'all.
I mean, it's not
Trying to let you know.
grill you or anything, right?
You don't need it. You just
As my
want it
master,
just cause.
Ordering me to answer a question as personal as that?
Hey, if you
I want
want to
you.
answer it, fine.
You
I mean,
want it
I know
'cause
as well as the
I'm
next guy
a
that
good-looking
not all
dude.
wishes are meant to be shared with others. Sorry I brought it up.
No, don't be, Shiro. I think as a master you have every right to know what the motivating force behind your servant really is. The reason I seek the Grail is so that I may fulfill a certain obligation of mine.
I'm a nigga running errands just like somebody be having me doing.
I was about to say, you on your bike finna go to Walmart?
Right? Shit, I might as well get one so I can save some gas up. One of
We
those.
live less than a mile from the Walmart.
Right now. But still. Every
I
mile
wonder what
counts.
that look on her face was all about. And what exactly did she mean by wanting to start over again?
Yeah, she still didn't even tell what she wanted to do with the Grail. Is this crazy girl?
Ah!
Oh, Moya, what do you want, girl?
What are you doing here?
Hello, mister. It's good to see that you're not dead yet. What's wrong? What did I do? Tell me why you don't like me, mister.
Is she
Ma'am?
delusional?
That's what it sounded like.
You said this nigga was gonna die.
Okay, fine, I'll hang out with you. Happy
You
night.
don't let me. Bitch, if you don't get out of my face.
Maybe this is like some kind of trick.
My desk, do ya, Shiro?
I think it is a trick.
Maybe she just wants to know what kind of person he is.
And I hope he don't fall for it, because I'd have told her to get on somewhere and go kick rocks.
Seriously, I wonder how she know he's still alive, though. Was she there when he was revived or healed?
I have no idea.
So let me guess. You want to ask me questions about Saber?
At the park watching her like it's her dad or something.
Boring. There's gotta be something better to talk about than that.
Okay, well you tell me. What do you want to talk about?
Oh, I don't know. I don't really get to talk to people very much. Sound aristocratic. It is aristocratic. I was born in the old Einsberg Castle, where it was never warm and always snowing.
Well, I would think that if you grew up where it was cold, then you would at least be used to it by now. Wouldn't you?
It isn't that I'm not used to it. I just hate it. I like being warm a whole lot more than being cold. Except for the snow. I like the snow. Because my daddy said it matched my hair color perfectly. And I'll always like the snow.
What, all these people got mysterious ass daddies? I guess he was a Magus too.
Well, it's definitely as white as
Daddy
the snow.
issues.
In fact, it's so white that you almost
Or a
look like
mage,
snow
or whatever you
fairy.
want to call him.
I know. I'm really proud of it. I got it from my mother. She looked like a snow fairy too.
When I see her like this, I just can't believe
Bro,
it.
don't you fall for that.
I mean, how can this little girl be the master of something as awful as Berserker?
I mean, maybe Berserker isn't awful, especially if he's Hercules.
From your father, Shiro.
From my dad? Well, that's a little different. You see, I didn't get any physical traits from him like you got from your mom. But I did get something that I think is just as cool.
Wow, that is cool. Hey,
Don't let her know everything about you.
That's all she's probably trying to do.
so you're not really a master then, are you?
No, I'm still a master. But I'm just kind of a half-baked one that doesn't have a seal. Or a proper family line like you do.
Huh? Yeah, I am a master.
Tell her the
but
secrets
that
of the
doesn't
universe.
mean any magic.
No way. So does that mean that you didn't inherit a Magus seal from your parents then?
I don't think so. But isn't a Magus seal something you have to have in order to be a master?
What? I don't know. So then you're a master, but you're not a Magus. Why do I suddenly get the feeling that we're not talking about the same thing?
What do you mean?
Don't worry about it. I don't really understand all this stuff either. So tell me, Elia, where are you staying now anyway?
That way.
She must understand it well enough, because she the one who told him he need to find a damn servant.
She did tell him that, yeah.
And that's where I was told to live during the Holy Grail Wars.
A Bob Ross painting is where you
By
live.
yourself?
Yeah, I snuck out when no one was looking. Sarah and Liz are my maids, but they're
Uh-oh.
a little bossy sometimes. They always keep me locked up in my room because they say the cold is bad for my health. So being here today is like a special treat for me.
I'd be very angry with my life if I had to wear that on my head every day.
Seriously.
Don't give her the food you was supposed to eat.
You've never had a taiyaki before?
You think it's okay if I have a bite?
Yeah, they're good.
Wow, thanks. Yummy.
I always wanted to try one of those.
It remind me of a
Wonder
tea
if I
cake.
had a little sister, if she would be like this.
Her daddy was secretly Go-Go Gadget. The hell?
Why the back
I gotta go.
of her dad look like his dad?
Exactly. I was thinking that too.
I wonder if it is
Same
his
trench
dad.
coat.
Oh no, I forgot. Saber's waiting for me.
What if that wasn't his dad? He just adopted him.
He did adopt him. He found him on the floor about to die.
Right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Like what if like all of them are
I'm just gonna
adopted?
keep quiet about running into Elia. The little girl I was talking to today sure didn't act like
She
the
probably
master of any
took
servant.
all your
All we did
information.
was talk about silly kid stuff and then go our separate ways. There's nothing.
It'd be
important
hilarious
to
if she
tell
tried to
me.
kill him on his way home. Ooh, that looked delicious.
What is that,
I'm so
ramen?
Sorry, it'll be done in just a few minutes. I promise. Okay?
You wouldn't do that to me.
What?
Leave me at home all hungry and whatnot,
Unusual happened today?
and be out talking to
It's
children.
pretty quiet around here. How are things at school?
No new developments
Maybe.
on the barrier plant, but on a completely
No,
absurd
it would be
front,
too weird.
something new. Shinji pulled me aside and asked me to join forces with him.
He did what? So, what'd you say?
This dude will ask anybody.
Yeah, but unfortunately, that boy doesn't know when to let things go. He started getting pushy, so...
Deck his ass right where he needs to be.
Master like you. Besides, I already have Enya as a partner, and I trust him a whole lot more than I'd ever trust you.
Wah,
What are
wah.
you talking about? Why did you team up with Enya?
Then,
Why you want to team up with
I
him?
just went on my way.
Man. You know,
She just want to be close to Saber anyway, yo.
even if she tried.
Ooh, pull up a chair and get in there.
I'm sorry, I should have asked if you wanted to use the shower before I decided to take it over for myself.
Shit, both y'all can squeeze in
It
there.
would be inefficient for me not to use it now that I've taken off my clothes. So if you don't mind, I would appreciate it if you could wait till I'm done. My ears are extremely red. If you're getting overheated, perhaps you should go outside for air.
I'll do that. It was an accident, you know. I really wasn't trying to see you naked or anything.
Look at me, please.
Look at it. Look back at it, boy.
I'd like to state very clearly that seeing me without clothes on is not an issue. I want to be seen first and foremost as a servant, not a woman. This concern you have for proper decorum is unnecessary.
What are you talking about? Are you trying to tell me that standing buck naked in the middle of the hallway isn't something that you find the least bit embarrassing?
Why would I feel embarrassed about that?
Boy, that's a weapon. She ain't got no nipples, though.
Right?
Where's the nips? We don't see any nip slips.
No nips.
Show me how you reinforce this.
No nips, no problem.
Really?
You broke it.
Unbelievable.
What do you mean?
It's just how sloppy that was. What, did I offend you?
Somebody screwed up. Big deal.
I came prepared for this. Here, swallow it.
Really?
Do it.
Goddamn, gonna swallow the Philosopher's Stone.
Swallow it.
That was gross. What was that?
Just a gem.
Just a gem?
What is it gonna do to him, though?
Doing to me?
It may feel a little weird, but try to deal with it.
See, that's why you don't take things from strangers.
The person is whether or not they have a switch to turn their magic circuit on or off. If you're a Magus, once the magic circuit is created inside your body, you can control your mana by simply switching it on and off.
Really?
Every time you have to create a new magic circuit from scratch, you're wasting energy. So what I'm hoping to do is force that switch inside your body from off to on. That's why I had you swallow that gem.
There's a switch?
That's cool.
I understand. It makes it easier when you're trying to open the circuit. If you can visualize a switch in your head, it'll give you something to work off of.
So, should I be thanking you or something?
You don't need to thank me. You're my partner, and if you're not competent, then it causes me problems. Alright, back to it. First of all, reinforcement magic is beginner stuff compared to projection magic.
Projection? What's that about?
Well, in a very simple explanation, it duplicates things. The duplicated object is made entirely out of your own mana, so the degree of difficulty is much higher. However, anything you create will disappear almost immediately. But regardless, you don't have the talent for that.
Damn. Well, they be cutting him deep on this show.
They just gotta spit the truth to him, man. He gotta hear this.
So you managed to open your magic circuit. How long did it take Rin?
Why are you here? I don't have anything to say to you.
Trust me, I feel this.
My nigga
I
Vex.
don't like seeing Rin worried either.
Well, I'm sorry I'm such an inconvenience for your precious master.
Rin doesn't quite grasp this. It's hard for a genius to understand the problems of an ordinary person. Because she's such an excellent student, she doesn't realize that normal teaching methods won't work on a loser like you.
Damn.
I'll only say this once, so pay attention. When it comes to fighting, Shiro Emiya doesn't have a prayer. Nothing you do is going to put you on par with a servant. The only thing you can do is visualize. If you
Man, we
face
gonna
an
see in the
opponent
near
you cannot
future.
defeat, then visualize something that will allow you to defeat him. This is the only skill you have, so I suggest you perfect it.
We gonna see, bro. I'm pretty sure they gonna
There
squabble.
must be something wrong with me. And I'm giving advice to a person I want to kill.
I mean, he got a point.
Yeah, you got a point, but damn, get out of my face, nigga. But guys, that was episode 10, man. Things like really heating up. We're going to get a chance to see our boy Shiro become a good sword master one day. And all the while, he's going to master his circuit, you know, turning it on and off. So he won't, you know, be so sloppy with his reinforcement magic. And maybe one day he'll get some kind of, what's the other one called? Projection magic or something?
Yeah, where he can duplicate objects.
That's gonna be tight. So he can maybe duplicate Saber's sword or whatever the fuck she got in her
Maybe he
hand.
can duplicate himself.
Yeah, maybe. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like that damn. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he can. I don't know. It's like I still think he's still a little wet behind the ears. He's still got a lot to learn. Maybe he still be kind of doing or saying certain things that may not have been in his best interest, and we'll find out later if that little girl was trying to play him or if she was really serious.
That's the thing. It's like one thing that you notice about these characters, you know, the way they ally themselves with one another, it's so unconventional, and it kind of makes you think that everybody has their own ulterior motive except for Shiro, because he's a by the books guy. He just wants to help people, which is why people always kind of come to him, and plus he has one of the strongest servants, so it kind of makes you wonder if Ren is in it to backstab him, you know, like see all of his training and know his weaknesses and his strong points.
That's the thing. I'm like,
because you have a servant that wants to kill him.
Yeah, if I was him, that's what I would believe. Like, I would think that everybody was out to get me. I don't know. I would move very. I don't even know what I would do in that type of situation. So I guess I can't even be too upset with him for making what I think are boneheaded moves, because it's like you're so wet behind the ears, you're so new to the game, you don't know who to trust or what to do, and you know,
right.
I don't know, being in a situation you've never been in before, it's got to be difficult.
Yeah, and you know, we're not saying that this is going to be a factual thing in the long run, but we're just making speculations. I do believe, because you pointed it out, I got to give kudos to you. I didn't notice this until you said it. I just thought that all the dads just were cool guys that wore trench coats, or they just did that to make the dads more mysterious. I do think there's a probability that Shiro's dad has been gathering all these different kids.
All these people's dad.
Yeah.
It seems so far, at least he could definitely be the little girl, Von Eisenberg or whatever, dad.
Right.
He also could possibly be, what's her name?
Who, Ren? Or
he could also be Ren's dad. I mean, just the way that they make them look all seem to be the same, but they never really show. They never show
the face. They just show the back and the trench coat.
I think they showed Shiro's dad's face.
Yeah, they showed.
But the other dads, they keep just showing the back or the top of their head or something.
Yeah.
And it seems to be the same hairstyle, same hair color. So we'll find out.
Yeah, we will, man. Like, I'm looking forward to seeing what else this series holds. You know what I'm saying? We're kind of halfway done with the series now. It's like, since it only has 24 episodes, and I'm ready to see the climax, you know what I'm saying, see the final battle, or see this route as you guys suggest, because each part, you know, they have their own routes. Not everything's gonna be the same. So can't wait to see that. If I were to rate this episode, I gotta be honest, I'll be generous, I'll give it a B-. Excuse me. What'd you give it?
I guess I'll give it a, I don't even remember what I was gonna give it.
You don't?
No, I guess I'll give it a B+.
A B+?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm surprised. I thought you was gonna give it a lower grade, like a C+. But yeah, guys, there you have it, a B- and a B+. But anyways, if there's anything that we missed out on or misunderstood, leave your comments in the comment section below, explaining things and giving proper context to it. And just don't spoil shit, because I know some of y'all just be dumping out. I think I even read fucking Saber's real name before even hearing it on the show.
Yeah, please no spoilers, guys. I know you're so excited to, you know, that somebody's into a series that you like, but give us a chance to be into the series that you like.
Yeah, man. Be like the Black Clover fandom and to a lesser extent the Gintama fandom. You know, provide context without providing,
but not spoilers,
without spoiling, you know,
Just,
something.
all right, I don't know. Sometimes you're like, you're on the right track. I guess I can take that versus, and this is exactly what happens.
Right. I mean, unless you want to be a douche nugget. But anyways, guys, this is your boy RVG, aka the Random Black Gamer. Here with my lovely wife Johnny Lee on the knobs and jewels. And this is We Ain't Seen the Reactions. We'll catch you guys on the next reaction to Fate Stay Night 2006. Peace.